a 200% SPY call on Christmas Eve. I'll take that Christmas present. This contract tripled in just over an hour. And the SRX Blue Diamond told the story early. Let me show you how it all played out. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. It's Phil with the Trade Lab Discord, and I want to wish all of you watching a very Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas Eve. The market closes in about 20 minutes, and I just wanted to get a video out there because we haven't done one in a while, and that's on purpose. I was doing the daily SRX recap videos, but it's a lot to produce one of those, and I don't know that there's a lot of value in doing this every single day. So I'm going to try and change the schedule to maybe do just one or two of these a week. If you want more content on SRX, I'll link a couple additional channels in the description. The two other owners of the Trade Lab Discord are Lance and Russell, and they both have YouTube channels. Russell will do the occasional video on SRX. Lance has been doing a lot of videos on SRX lately. He's really fallen in love with the system and he's having great success with it. So check those guys out if you want some more content on this. But ultimately, if you're not a part of SRX, it's $49 a month. Just come join us for a month and check it out. We've got a great community on Discord. And of course, the support and resistance levels from this indicator are phenomenal. And the trade ideas are great. So you can see today on the 5-minute chart of SPY, we've got 3 of these blue diamond signals. We didn't get the levels until 9:50. So you wouldn't have caught this one, but you could have caught this one, and you could have taken this all the way almost to R3. And there was another alert right here 5 minutes after we received the levels. I didn't take either one of these. I was in other plays this morning on some other tickers, but I did jump in at 10:30, which is when we post our SPY ATM alert over at the Trade Lab Discord, and this comes out at 10:30 a.m. Eastern every day. Very simple service. You either buy a call or a put. We give you the take profit, we give you the stop loss, we tell you how many contracts to do based on your account size. And today it was a 689 call on SPY with a take profit of 57 cents. And we hit that within, I'd say, 20 minutes. Right here's when the alert came in. You had plenty of time to enter because we had a nice pullback. And then we exited right about here as we were hitting this R2 zone. I took this play as well, and I exited most of my position right here at R2, but I did hold on to some runners, hoping that we would slowly drift into R3. Down here, I've got an ADX indicator that I made, and this red line means that the trend is pretty extended, so you have to be careful. I knew with this red line that probably means it's going to be a very slow drift. And it was a slow grind up today, but you could see it just kept going up. And my exit was right here when we fell below the 8 EMA. It actually did pop back up again, but I'm happy with this exit. So you can see I entered for 50 cents and exited for 57 cents about 30 minutes later. And then I mentioned that I was holding runners with SRX. And at 12:20, that's when I exited, and I went from 50 to 135 with SRX. That was 170% ROI. Before I exited, it was up over 220%. I was using a trailing stop. I was trailing it about 20-30 cents as the contract was moving up. We had some other people using SRX. Paladin TX says this was his first trade with the system, and I really loved this. He made a $90 profit, 26%, and he did a really good job of holding this. He scaled out slowly and made a good return on his final contract. So great job on your first live trade with us. We've got Lance posting his usual wins. 906, he was out partially at 907, and then he was trailing and got out at 911. So 88 cents was his entry with 3 contracts. He sold 2 at 98, and then he sold the final one at 106 with his trailing stop. Let's take a look at some of the other days so I could show you guys how well this has been working this week. So let's go into replay mode here. I've already got the levels loaded for the day. All right, so you can see we've got more of the blue diamonds, and you could see exactly what happened here, how well price respected this S1 level. It dipped a little bit below it, but not much, and then it went up past R2 and just floated up throughout the day. So Tuesday was a fantastic day. And let's jump back to Monday. This 955 Blue Diamond. We were watching this in chat, and I mentioned that we had the pre-market high right here, and we had closed right below it. And the candle was an indecision candle, so a doji, and you can look that up if you want more information on different candle types. But this is what it looks like, kind of like a spinning top. We've got wicks on both ends, and then this small body in the middle. That can mean there's indecision in the market. And the ADX was on the higher side as well. We were bumping right up against 30 at the time, so I skipped this blue diamond. But this blue diamond was a great play. We had plenty of runway to the pre-market high, and then if we blasted past that, we had plenty of room to go up because the ADX wasn't super high. So it's been another great week with the SRX indicator. Looking at the Post Your Profits channel, we have win after win listed in here. This was Lance about a week ago. He said his last loss was 12.8, and it's just got win after win in here. I think he's got a 93% win rate right now. If you'd like more information on the SRX indicator or Trade Lab, check the description. I've got the links for all that below. Again, $49 a month, easy to jump in and just check us out for a month and see if you like it. Appreciate you guys watching today. And again, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. We'll see you back here next time.